I personally never paid much attention to red cars. They were just another part of the traffic landscape, blending in with the rest of the other cars on the road. Until there's one time a friend called me out for lunch, heading to the parking lot. It was an X-Trail and it was red in color. Yeah. And then when we were just leaving, I looked on the other side of the road. I saw another red car parked on the other side of the road. And then vile tumeingia hivi tunatoka, I spot another bright red car. I chuckled to myself, thinking, what a funny coincidence. The following morning, when I'm driving to work, I saw not one, not two, but 3 red cars waiting on a traffic light. You guys, I raised an eyebrow, feeling a bit puzzled. Hey guys, welcome back to another classic episode of Becoming Better at Humanity. If you're new here, my name is Judith and I use my life lessons to train people to get into their greatness. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever it is that you engaged in, I am back to remind you that you have greatness in you. You have the ability to do more than you can imagine or even begin to imagine. So please, quit playing with your potential. On today's episode, I want us to talk about the red car theory. I want us to talk about luck and opportunities. And I want to start by asking you this, or it's just me. Have you ever noticed how when someone mentions something or when someone tells you something, then all of a sudden you start seeing it everywhere? It's like when you buy a red car and then suddenly every other car on the road seems to be red. I'm sure you cannot just be the only one. I personally never paid much attention to red cars. They were just another part of the traffic landscape, blending in with the rest of the cars on the road. Until this one day my friend calls me. Her name is Linda. Linda invites me out for lunch. She's such a dreamer, very beautiful, very aggressive. The few beauty with brains ladies we know about. So she calls me out for lunch. She tells me that she has always wanted to buy a car. So she tells me she has saved up enough, and then she thinks now she's ready to buy a car. You know, we girls talk about everything. Before you make a decision, you have to consult with your friend. Before you decide to leave your boyfriend, before you decide to leave your marriage and all that, you already know what you want to do, but you still want your friend to affirm whatever it is that you want to do. So she tells me that she wants to buy a car, and she specifically wants to buy a red car. She obviously asks me, what do you think? I know at this point my opinion doesn't matter, but my job as a bestie is to support my friend. So she tells me that she specifically wants to buy a red car. I ask her why red. She just says that she simply wants to buy a red car. I told you, my friend, my job as a friend, or our job as friends, is to support the people that we love. So we love. I'm so happy for her. And then we talk about so many other things. Moshene with girls. We talk about so many other things. Now when we are leaving the restaurant, just hapo tu kwa parking lot, this is the color of the car that tunakutana nayo ya kwanza. A red car. When leaving the parking lot, looking on the other side of the road, I spotted a bright red car. I chuckled to myself. What a coincidence. As I drove home, I kept noticing red cars on the road. Still, I couldn't shake the image of this car that my friend wants to buy. It was all in my mind. So, in the morning, when I was leaving for work, I saw not one, not two, but 3 cars waiting on the traffic light, and they were all in color red. I raised an eyebrow, feeling a bit puzzled. But throughout the entire day, I keep noticing red cars everywhere, even in commercials on TV. I called her and told her, since you told me about you buying a red car, I just keep seeing red cars all over. She laughed and shared her experience of suddenly seeing something when someone mentioned it. I shared this to my coworkers. I shared this with my friends who laughed. And they shared their experiences of how they started seeing red cars, especially when someone had mentioned that to them. You will share your experiences in the comment section. Have you ever had such an experience, or ni mimi tu na marafiki zangu? You can share that in the comment section. Also, I want you to imagine that you're strolling out of your car, minding your own business, and then I come to you and whisper to you and tell you that for every red car that you spot on the road that day, I'm going to give you 5,000 Kenya shillings. How many red cars do you think you'd see? Suddenly, you are on a high alert, scanning every corner for that elusive red car. That's the essence of luck and opportunity. Yeah, life is a bit like that. This is a life lesson that I have learned. Life is a bit like that. Opportunities are constantly floating around, waiting to be noticed and seized upon. How many incredible opportunities have passed you by simply because you're not looking? If my friend never mentioned about her buying the red car, red cars were just another part of the traffic landscape. How often do we fail to recognize opportunities simply because we are not looking? Yeah? If there's something that life has taught me seriously, is that opportunities are abundant. Opportunities are so many, but our ability to recognize and seize them depends on our perspective and level of awareness. Yeah? You cannot know about these opportunities if you're not aware. If my friend never talked about a red car, that could never have crossed my mind. These opportunities come in various forms. They could be a personal or professional growth, new relationships, or moments of serendipity that could change the entire course of our lives. But simply because we are occupied by our routines, waking up every single morning, dressing up, passing on that same road, listening to the same music, going to that boring job every single day, you cannot know about any other opportunity out there. Or worries, you just worried you may be sacked any other time. You're worried that if you stop that business, if you close down that business, there's not going to be another opportunity for you. Or if you leave that relationship, that is the end of you. Sometimes you're not paying attention. I am always on that road, but I have never paid attention to these other cars. You have been on that road, you have been in that job, but simply because you're not paying attention, you cannot even know about other vacancies, other better opportunities out there. We can think about so many scenarios. Like, for example, you can think of networking at a social event. If, for example, you go to that event with a mindset of simply socializing, you might overlook the opportunity of making potential connections, a connection that could offer some insight or open doors for other better opportunities. But if you go to that event with a mindset of you want to make connections, potential connections, you want to meet new people, you're just aggressive, you are curious, chances are you are going to meet people, you're going to make connections, you're going to find doors, you're going to hear about so many things that are going to open you to a whole new level, to a whole new perspective of doing things, of so many opportunities. So you realize it's the level of awareness and the perspective that you have as an individual. It was Tony Robbins, you guys know Tony Robbins, who said that the meeting of preparation with opportunity generates the offspring we call luck. There's this false assumption that we have that some people are born with some sort of luck. No. It's the meeting of opportunity with preparation that generates this offspring we call luck. And this preparation involves continuous learning, honing of our skills, building networks, and developing a positive mindset. Whereas opportunities are chances or moments that occur in our lives, offering a chance for growth, success, or a positive change. There's this statement I had. There's a time Joel Osteen was preaching, and then there's this statement that has always lingered in my mind, whereby Joel was saying that when God is looking for someone, when God is looking for people to promote, He doesn't just close His eyes and randomly pick people. He doesn't just close His eyes and randomly pick someone for a post. No. He looks for someone who is prepared. And this preparation we have talked about is continuous learning, honing of your skills until you become proficient. He looks for people who are ready to take action. And then at the end of the day, you start saying that someone is lucky. No. Someone was prepared. And when the opportunity came, they took action. When the opportunity came, they seized that opportunity. And now they are lucky. So let us stop lying to ourselves, saying that some people were born with some sort of luck. You don't know what people do behind closed doors. You don't. So stop assuming. I normally tell some people that you see some rich people who are not even prayerful. winning out there. And then I tell people, you don't know what these people are doing behind closed doors. You don't know the kind of relationship these people have with God. You don't. So stop assuming. So individuals who are well prepared and ready to seize opportunities will obviously receive positive or favorable outcomes in their lives. Yeah. The story of David in the Bible, you guys know David, Solomon's dad, highlights the importance of now seizing opportunities and preparation. It begins with preparation. An opportunity comes, you seize it. So David in the Bible, you guys who have read about David practiced with his slingshot diligently over and over again, honing his skills until he became highly proficient. When an opportunity arose, when God was looking for someone to slay an enemy who was disturbing his people, who was threatening his people, God did not just close his eyes and randomly pick someone. He knew David was ready. He knew David was prepared. He knew David was prepared enough and was able. So when that opportunity came, David was given a chance and that opportunity to slay Goliath. And those of us who know the story from the Bible, David killed the giant Goliath with just that slingshot, because he had practiced using that slingshot diligently until he became highly proficient. So don't just assume that other people are highly favored, other people are born with some sort of luck. No, let us not just assume. With confidence, with courage, David was able to defeat Goliath against all odds. Another thing is that luck favors the bold. When he was given that opportunity, because he had practiced, he stood out boldly and did the thing. So this is a life lesson. Here's what life has taught me about luck and opportunities. Opportunities are those red cars passing by every day, waiting to be noticed and seized upon. How often do we miss on these incredible opportunities simply because we are not looking? Simply because we are not paying attention. You cannot seize this opportunity if you're not paying attention. Where do you hang out? Who are these people that you surround yourself with that are going to have these conversations, that are going to bring forth these conversations? Just imagine if we went through life with this mindset of seizing opportunities, like we are on this quest. You remember when I told you that I'm going to give 5,000 Kenya shillings for every red car that you spot on the road? Can you imagine if you went through life with this mindset of spotting opportunities? Let me tell you guys, you would be amazed at how many chances you've been missing out on. Yeah, that one I can bet. You'd be amazed as we navigate the journey towards our goals and dreams. Let us be like eagles. If there's a thing I love about eagles are keen-eyed. Let's be aggressive. Let us be curious. Be teachable. Just be curious about life every single day. And swift. Eagles, that is one thing about them. They are keen-eyed and swift to seize opportunities, to act upon when opportunities arise. So let us turn each moment into a chance of excellence. I remember a few months ago, my brother lost his business. It's something he had actually built for years. Now it was getting to that point. He's stabilizing, and then life happened. He lost it all. I remember when he came to me, I have never seen him so crushed. He told me that, now Judith, I'm thinking I want to go back home. I want to take some time off and maybe get a job. I don't think business is for me. I remember this is the statement that I said to him, brother, I want you to turn this moment into a chance to excel. Let me tell you guys, if the people that I respect are business people, because I know if there's something that can really give you proper character development is business. You wake up, go make losses. You wake up again, go make losses. You start it 1 month, second month, nothing. Third month, nothing. But these people get to survive. If there's something that can give you proper character development, it's business. I told him, brother, I want you to turn this moment. I want you to give me something to talk about on my YouTube channel. I want you to turn this moment into a chance to excel, to grow. I want to see greatness out of this moment. To cut the long story short, my brother took some time. He's now doing something way better than what he was even doing, than the business that he lost. Yes. Let's turn every moment. Don't let fear or complacency hold you back from seizing opportunities. The luck you assume that some other people are born with favors the bold. If you continue staying in your comfort zone, if you continue throwing yourself pity parties, let me tell you, sis, let me tell you, bro, you will continue staying there forever. No one cares about how life has beaten you and you surrendering. People want to be associated with success, so you better get out there and make that success, make it all happen. So what am I trying to say? Be bold. Because luck, guys, favors the bold. Be persistent. Refuse to give up. If that dream, you have it in your heart, it's in your heart for a reason. Be persistent. Be curious. That is the only way you can be able to spot these opportunities. Be curious. Be adaptable. Shit happens. Learn from your mistakes. I normally tell people, take action. Go fail. Fail again. Take action. Fail again. Fail again. And then rise like a phoenix. Surround yourself with positive influences. You are who you hang around. Surround yourself with people who not just gossip, people who talk about ideas. You are going to notice, you're going to spot opportunities and seize them from those ideas, not people who constantly gossip, people who think that life isn't fair, the freakers who think that what is there to live for? Stay focused on your dreams and goals. I have told you, if it's in your heart, it's there for a reason. Stay focused on your dreams. Never stop learning. Never stop growing. Aspire to be a better person every single day. Read that, even if it's just a few pages of a chapter every single day of a book. Do that every single day. Learn to turn every moment. Make it a chance of excellence. Let us make up our own luck. Instead of assuming that people are born with some sort of luck, let us make up our own luck by seizing every opportunity with courage and determination. Yeah, that's what I had for today. Thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time, lovely people. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you so much for the new subscribers, for the returning subscribers. You guys are my family and I love you so much. For those who haven't subscribed, I love you so much. But again, I need your support. So please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. It's somewhere there so that you don't miss out each time I post a video. Yeah. Like, share. And until next time, have a glorious and an inspiring time. See you.